Good evening, Joedy Dillard. I- Wouldn't it be prudent that we rescheduled this at a better venue, honestly? That's my first comment. The second comment is, I think the proponents that are here tonight need to understand that the opponents of it aren't against the very things that they're up here speaking for. We care about the land, and we care about pollution and the ecology and all those things. So I think they need to understand we may have been painted a little bit dark on that side. Now, I think the gentleman left, but I wanted to show you guys something that I presented back in February of last year, and I hope you can see it. But based on the density-based approach, right here on the right to you is in a section is how the current plan draft wants to put homes in 640 acres and 43 homes. And I want you to look at the cost of the infrastructure. And there's roads in here. This is a little deceiving. There's roads and what have you. But I want you to look at the infrastructure and utilities required when you spread these all out across the section, as opposed to if you have more compact urban development. Now, this is exactly what one of the people, the proponents, discussed about building closer together for family farms and things like that so that the land could be used. The benefit of this for future development is that you've still got all this land unused, and again, this is a little out of proportion, but you've got all this land that down the road can be used for whatever at the time may occur, as opposed to having all this hopscotch things around that you've got to build around, kind of sort of what we got. I know I'm limited on time. The last thing I want to give you an example of is here is my, and I hope you can see it. Here is my property in 3 parcels, about 50 acres plus or minus. And beside me is a campground. And they're getting ready to develop. They're going, because they're allowed to by zoning. I understand that. They're getting ready to fill this entire wooded area up with extremely intense use. When in fact, here I have all this resilient land, and I'll be able to have 1 house on 9 acres, 1 house on 5 acres, and 3 lots on 34 acres. It just doesn't seem to be planned very well when you compare this intense use, and we were here first. We were here before them, and so was everybody else around us in our Lakeview Point area. Yet they've got this huge intense use using the existing sanitary sewer, and we're not allowed to do anything with it. Now that's what the density-based plan is doing for my neighborhood. Now that's my round one, but I wanted to point that out since the people here were talking about using the land. Thank you very much.
Thank you.